know what they say about too many cooks spoiling the broth, right? Well, imagine 25 directors all calling the shots on one movie. Recipe for disaster? Actually, no. This story has all the ingredients for crowdsourced greatness.
CollabFeature is an international collaborative film project where filmmakers around the world crowdsource their writing and directing skills to bring movies to life. This enormous project has turned the idea of feature filmmaking on its head. Each filmmaker writes and directs his or her own small segment of the film in his or her own country and language. The collective was the brainchild of Detroit filmmakers Marty Shea and Ian Bonner.
As we've taken our films to many film festivals, we've seen how many great talented filmmakers there are in the world, and it started to occur to us that if we were to team up, this process would be a little easier and we would have a lot more success at it.
CollabFeature's first project, The Owner, made it into the Guinness Book of Records for the most directors of a film. The flick that weaved a variety of characters, cultures, languages and genres into a single narrative, played around the journey of a mysterious backpack. The trick, though, is to make the segments come together to tell a coherent story. The project drew filmmakers from around the globe, including South African Francois Coetzee.
There's an international film website called Mandy.com, and two filmmakers from America, from Detroit, Marty Shea and Ian Bonner, came up with a concept to make a sort of multinational film project with various directors from different countries, and they posted on Mandy.com, and the bulk of the filmmakers just happened upon the posting. And so we contacted them, we sent in our previous films that we had made, and we got approved for the process.
The big problem that we had to solve for this was having people all over the world in different time zones being able to somehow collaborate on the same thing. And we wanted to write software that would let us do that. So the basis of what we came up with is really a type of message board system where users, they can log in, they can see what's changed since the last time they've been there, they can pitch their ideas, they can rate each other's ideas, and it's constantly giving them feedback about these are the next steps that you have to do in order to make the film, these are the ideas that are currently popular, and here are some filmmakers that want to be in the project or spend a few minutes to review them.
Most filmmakers had never met in real life, but pitched concepts and co-wrote the script entirely online via an internet platform designed by co-founder Ian Bonner. Once production commenced, they exchanged feedback on footage posted to Vimeo.
Well, I think this is a very unique experience in the film industry because what we're doing here is we are pulling our own individual resources into something that is bigger than the sum of its parts. So it is something that individually we would have a very hard time accomplishing, but by uniting, collaborating, and doing something bigger, we would reach broader and bigger audiences throughout the world.
Here we've got our names in the Guinness Book of Records already, which tells you that it's unique, obviously, and maybe it's something that other filmmakers are going to attempt to replicate, and we're going to get hit by a golf ball, just like my sequence.
Interweaving the stories together was actually not a difficult task. It was one of the most interesting tasks. It was kind of, if you will, the game of telephone, where you whisper a phrase to somebody and they take that phrase and whisper it to the next person in line and go all around the circle, and by the time you get to the end, you've got something that resembles almost nothing of the phrase that was originally spoken.
A database was created to categorize and track, amongst other things, the filmmakers' contributions to the structure of the piece and their help in the creating graphics, the level of project promotion they undertook, and the responsibility they took on for editing the product. All this is tallied up, and the filmmakers are awarded a percentage of the profit commensurate with the effort they put in. The film was successfully released worldwide in September 2012, and the team is now busy on their second film, currently titled Train Station. The film intends to take the owner's record and smash it, with a whopping 40 directors, including 2 South Africans, taking part.
The collaborative feature film concept is a viable way of making movies. it is also a very global way of making movies, which is very exciting in itself. You get to interact with people from different cultures. You get to tell one story through the eyes of multiple directors. And with the internet kind of making the global village so small, it is a great way of making film.
Film has always been a way to connect people from different lands. Online crowdsourcing is giving it an extra oomph. One narrative told through 25 directors and brought together through the magic of technology.